Hey, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Uma.
So I know we've been knowing each other for more than a decade now, but just for
Yes.
the audience, could you kindly introduce yourself about you and
Yeah.
ma'am?
Yes. So I am Professor Rajiv Aserkar, and I'm an academician working with SP Jain School of Global Management. My specialization is logistics and supply chain management. And the first 20 years of my career I spent in industry, and the latter half of that I am now associated with academics. So that is about me, and over to
Yeah,
Meghana.
for me, previously I was a computer professional. I have done my post-graduation in computers. I was having my own institute. I was training there. And now I'm free from all that. I was into communication skills also. And nowadays we live in Singapore, so I enjoy the social life and use my skills also. Sometimes I do mentoring online.
Very nice. Wonderful. Thanks, always, sir. So can you share a little bit about your daily routine before you adopted, when we started working together, before we adopted a healthy lifestyle? What does your typical day look like?
So a day typically used to start a bit late earlier, and the breakfast used to be something which was not always we will call healthy, but it was always tasty. Because Meghna is a fab cook, and she would spoil me with all her culinary delights. I used to have snacks in between meals, which I completely stopped. I used to have a lot of milk products, which I now use very moderately, wherever possible, I avoid. But after that, after I started discussing various well-being related issues with Uma, then we made some very subtle changes in our food habits, our routine. So now we are more conscious about what we are eating. In what we now include is a lot of dry fruits, nuts, uh, less of fried food, and all these subtle changes have really made a very significant change in how I feel about my health today.
Very nice. Very nice.
And
How has been
basically,
your typical energy levels? How do you think it
Yeah,
has been? Because
yeah. So uh, previously, I used to feel after my lunch in the office, I used to feel a bit lethargic. And so uh, now I feel my energy level retained throughout the day, and that's a great significant improvement. Yeah, you were saying something.
yeah, I said that about breakfast, I would like to add one thing because after Uma suggested, um, like I nowadays I'm very particular what we are eating, like what practically is going inside our body. So now I'm focused on proteins more because as suggested by you, which is very, very helpful. So we make it sure that in breakfast we take boiled egg, chila or sprouts, something full of protein, and then little maybe sometimes sandwich or whatever otherwise. And then yes, as Raju said, it is full of fruits and dry fruits.
very
That makes a lot of difference. Basically, Uma, I would like to suggest that the portions are changing.
hmm,
Very less carbs now. And as you suggested, we would always eat some salad, then proteins in that sequence also. Then automatically the carbs are cut down. That is the great takeaway for me.
so now we are eating more balanced meals
Yes,
than it used to.
exactly, exactly.
Right.
And
Was it very, yeah, go ahead.
every time we eat, we are now very careful that what we are
Cautious.
eating.
Yeah, very
Cautious.
cautious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. So was it very because at this age, many people at your, as a peers, they feel, I've been used to a certain way and everything. Was it very difficult to incorporate these in your life habits?
Luckily for us, initially, a little bit, yes. I won't say that it was completely easy. A little bit, yes. Because basically, I was making more like lentils, pulses, like everything we added more.
Right.
So, and nowadays I'm making lots of varieties because
Very nice.
something should be handy all the time.
Yeah.
And we should not feel that there is less protein, less carbs because to avoid carbs. Initially, yes, but within I think 15 days or 1 month, I got they must.
No, it is not an easy transition. It is hard for the one who is preparing meals, and it is also hard for someone like me who has to make the change. But let me assure you that it is worth it.
Yeah, and it is
That
doable.
is all
People
it
should
takes.
do it. I will definitely say people should do it. It is doable. Yes, with little you have to make yourself little flexible, but it is doable. And
Very
it's a
nice.
very positive change.
Very, very nice. Because I have seen people now at, my age or younger, very difficult to incorporate, It is very commendable at your age, you made those changes and made it, positive and actually sustaining. We've been done with the program and it's been so many years and you're consistently following. So that
Yes.
takes real, understanding and courage, and really happy for you. So what is that in terms of measurable improvements, if I need to call it as, that you're seeing in the life, because we adopted certain changes?
Yeah. So first of all, my health parameters improved. The thing is that earlier, because the food was not balanced, the parameters were also erratic. They were not alarming, but they were definitely not on the healthy side. But after we started on this journey, the parameters improved, energy level improved, and overall, I'm seeing a very positive change in my overall well-being. So I think, would you like to?
Yeah. Same. For me also, I find that the energy levels are better, definitely. And I feel lighter all the time. I don't feel full, even after eating. Because frankly, for quantities also now, about everything we have become more cautious, more watchful.
Aware.
I say. Yeah, more aware. Because, and luckily, when you eat salad or you put some protein, after that, you don't feel too hungry also.
Yes.
One fulka, little rice is also
You
enough.
feel
You
full.
don't have to make efforts because automatically your body gets full. So, proper intake of fiber and protein, it helps a lot,
Right.
definitely.
I remember you had like bloating, acidity, all your gut issues resolved, and you
Yeah.
feel more energetic. I think
Yes.
even the recovery post-surgery was faster. So I think definitely it helps. And more mobile. Sleep, I think, had a big impact. So
Yes.
really happy. So if you have to say one message to other senior citizens out there, what that would be?
So my message would be just very simple. It is never too late.
Yeah.
So just do it and see the difference and enjoy the life with good health.
Yeah. And I would say always be together as a couple.
Yeah.
Because you can motivate each other. Like most of the time I am cooking, but he is there and like we can discuss. These are very important subjects because health comes first, right? So
Right.
we can always discuss in a friendly manner what better can be done, something like that. Like we were discussing with you also all the time. Like
Right.
what, and you also gave very good suggestions, some options also you can do like this. So that also helps a lot. As a
Very
couple,
nice.
I would suggest that because both of us we want to be healthy and enjoy life, so be together, be on one page. That will also help.
Absolutely, absolutely, man. And it's so wonderful at, because you are not having any help at home. You are doing everything on at this age,
Completely.
that is really, gives you more independence and,
Yeah.
and
And
self-confidence.
by choice, we are doing that, as I told you, because I thought that luckily here help is expensive. That is fine, but luckily there is a choice, so why not? So we are completely independent and enjoying it.
Yeah. That is absolutely makes total sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you see yourself in the next impacting your next future years, next 20, 10, 20 years, 30 years? How do you see yourself?
Yeah. So both of us feel that we would like to continue our life as it is today, which includes work and stay active, travel, because that is our passion for both of us. We make multiple small outings and at least one big outing every year. And to enjoy that, good health is precondition.
Yes, otherwise, yeah.
Otherwise, you cannot do that.
You should be able to walk a lot.
Yes.
enjoy the like surroundings.
Yes.
So that motivates us.
That's a big motivating factor to make these lifestyle changes.
Absolutely, sir. Very wonderful. So, do you think this transformation of yours and both of you has inspired your family, colleagues, students, even grandkids for that instance? Do you
Yes.
see that has impacted them?
So, yeah, so what happens is that, today everyone is concerned about their health. So that's a good thing. And we definitely always share our own journey to motivate others, whether it is our friends, relatives, even students. So that because at every age, more and more people appreciate the value of well-being. They are more health conscious. So when we discuss this, when we were young, there was no such guidance available.
Yeah.
But fortunately, we did not have this kind of stress which current generation has, and our health really remained good for a very significant
Yeah,
period of time,
correct.
despite all our imbalanced food. I mean, we were not having any bad habits even then or now, but our food was not balanced. But we retained, we could really enjoy all that without any damage to the health.
Yes.
Uh, but today,
Yeah, the it has changed immensely. When we were young and Raju was working, there was stress word. Uma, we are lucky.
Yeah.
I can say stress
Absolutely.
word was not there at all.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
nowadays, for your generation, so now I think people have to be even more careful at a younger age. As he rightly said, for us, till a very long time, we never had to bother about health much because
Hmm.
otherwise it was very stress free. All the time we are surrounded by family and friends, very good social life. All these factors also they matter a lot, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
So we didn't bother much, but yes, nowadays you can't do like that. So for young people
So
also, they have got
definitely the younger generation has something to definitely look up to, and it's inspiring every single, because whenever I am very happy, I share this with my every my mom age, their generation, I just state your case as an example. So I'm super proud and happy for the transformation that you did and inspiring everyone around you. So absolutely, sir. Very nice.
Thank you, Uma. Thanks a lot.